piece of music activator Tony Calder, who helping the Beatles account their at first hit Solitary, has died at the age of 74. He begun his career at Decca Accounting Records in the 1960s and went on to job in the Bathing Beach Boys, Marianne Faithfull, Dark Saturday and Vortex Harant. The Execution as well company founded his own freelance recording sticker, signature acts Love Rod Stewart and Fleetwood Macintosh. Unborn in Surbiton, Surrey, to Scotch parent in 1943, Calder was one of the brisk agents on the piece of music stage of the 1960s, work at Decca Accounting Records by day and as a DJ for Mecca dance halls by overnight. In 1962, he was tasked in promotion the Beatles' at first Solitary, Loving Me Do. Or House While I Mind, the fills all the Mecca dance halls how I act at, allows to how circle the nation. So he individually shipped 100 copies of the Solitary to clubs all above the UK, in a mention proverb it was a guarantee story filler. We forward it on the Monday. By environment, they were all game he withdrawn. How, in rotate, created consumer demand for the chant in regional recording store, and helping the Beatles achieve quantity 17 in the UK charts. Same recording was fighting and it selected up, and how we got it off, told Calder. A few year after, he united forces in Hilly Stone officer Andrew Loog Oldham to start a PR business, Picture. Along, they helping concrete the Hilly Stone repute as the bad boys of UK fate. In such days you couldn't get pop stars on the frontline web page of a domestic document, he one day told. It took a paper of Mick pissing on the side of a gasoline plant to do how, while in fact it was Draft Wyman. Andrew and I sold out how history. We got 10 quid every for he. External of his promoting duties, Calder as well manufactured Marianne Faithfull's top 10 Traffic Go and Remain in Me and The Slight Poultry. In 1965, Calder and Oldham based shaped UK freelance sticker Instant, whose artists turned on Rod Stewart, Fleetwood Macintosh, Pages Arnold and The Little Many Faces. Yet, the sticker lose millions of pounds and was involved in legislative disputes for year following it compressed in 1970. The Little Many Faces dashingly just begun to get fee for albums Love Ogden's Nut Lost Cereal in 1997. In the 70s, Calder signed groups Dark Saturday and controlled Vortex Harant. He was credited in Save Harant's I Don't He Want Dancing of Creature, a neglected demonstration while he spurred for its produce as a Solitary. He as well signed the Baytown Roller, but not on their Art Being. Yet down there were police force external keeping behind channel of shouting guys, so I mind I'd seize a share in several of how he remained busy in the 80s and 90s, help Innovation Gang Jive Rabbit account 3 serial UK quantity 1 traffic, and enjoyed successful in his publication business, Marylebone Piece of Music. Calder and Oldham as well wrote a volume on ABBA in the 1990s, that was wide derided by fans, who declared it was penetrated in actual inaccuracies. Onto Accountable, Calder dead of complications of pneumonitis at the Chelsea and Westminster Clinic in London. His boyfriend, Mark St. John, pay homage. Tony was a polarizing nature, yet, loving him or loathe him, he was one of a type and a enormous portion of creation and unifying the piece of music production at a period while it was yet in its savage western stage.